out-of-body experience.
Welcome to the Brothers of Wrestling podcast.
Welcome back to the Brothers Wrestling Podcast with your host, Logan, and
Hayden.
And welcome back to another episode of Fool's Paradise. This time it is the month of June, and ladies and gentlemen, I think I might be back. I think I might be back a little bit. Hey, let's talk about what happened in June.
Well, in June, we had pretty much everything came down to that final weekend.
Oh, yeah.
The final
super mega
weekend of Forbidden Door, Night of Champions. We really didn't have anybody on this TNA or the
No, why would we?
or the NXT side, but Night of Champions Forbidden Door kind of was that place where we were going to get our most
That was the
points
breaking point.
And let's just say that so one of us got a lot of points. So it wasn't me. So, all right. So we'll look at the month of June here. We'll start with the homosexuals, like usual. We had, so this month, you were resting Fletcher,
Okay.
which he's back. You were resting Willow, who's out, injured. And you're resting Heyman, who's taking time off.
All right.
Since he lost
That seems
match.
like pretty obvious choices.
So, now Fletcher
Fletcher's
come back.
He's a tricky one now.
So we'll start with Swerve. Swerve got you 7 points. He had 2 TV match wins and was in the main event of Forbidden Door. You then had Braun Breaker. Got you 0 points.
Yeah.
He lost to Rollins at Night Champions and lost to Rollins on the Raw.
Braun's been a weird one for me.
Mm-hmm. Then you had Fletcher, who had 1 point. He had a TV match win. But he was out, so he doesn't count. Okay, this is where it starts to get crazy. So then you had Mercedes Monet.
Oh, yeah. The Dark Horse is finally paying off.
She came back, returned for you. She gave you 3 TV match wins. She gave you 10 points for a pay-per-view win. And she gave you 20 points for a specialty win, winning the Women's Owen Hart tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So she ended up with 33 points.
That's huge.
Then you had Obafemi.
Of course I did.
2 TV match wins, 10 points for the pay-per-view win, and 20 points for winning the King of the Ring. And he got you 32 points. Then Willow was out, but she got you 0, obviously. Dominic got you 1 point for a TV match win. Gunther got you 1 point for a TV match win, and which wasn't even a win, but I counted for you. Don't worry. Your little DQ.
Oh, right.
When Sammy kicked him in the head. And he got 5 points for being in the main event of Night Champions. So he ended up with 6 points. Your dark horse, Sami Zayn.
Huge. I was debating whether to start him or not. Good thing I did.
Yep. 10 points for winning the pay-per-view, 5 points for being in the main event, and 10 points for becoming the new WWE champion.
Huge.
25 points from Sami Zayn. Rhea gave you 0. She's been hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman obviously gave you 0, but he was out. Liv gave you 2 points. And Io Sky gave you 2 TV points. 10 for a pay-per-view win, and 20 for being the queen of the ring.
Man, having
So
both.
you got 3 of the 4 tournaments.
Having all that is pretty awesome.
So, adding all that up, you got a total of 138 points.
Oh, that's huge.
By far your highest.
Oh, yeah,
total.
by
your
far.
highest total before that was 86.
Yeah.
So 138 was by far your highest.
I needed that to happen.
You ended last month at 322 points. So add those together, you are at a total of 460 points.
That's big.
This is a huge month for you. Those tournaments really paid off for you. Next, we'll go down to my team. Burn the Walls Down. And it was rough. So we'll start out with... so I didn't have, in this month, Roman Reigns. I had him sitting out. I had Becky sitting out. And I had Jade Cargill sitting out.
The Becky one was a good call.
Yeah, I figured she wasn't going to do anything after losing the title. Now, I just had a lot of guys that did nothing, so that's where I'm struggling right now. So start off with Drew McIntyre, obviously. Hasn't come back, so he gave me a big fat 0. I did have Roman Reigns sitting out. He didn't do anything, so he gave me 0. John Moxley is my workhorse.
Yeah.
4 TV match wins and 10 points for winning his pay-per-view
I
match.
should have taken Moxley in the draft.
So 14 points from Moxley. Then I got Will Ospreay.
That was a big one.
2 TV match wins, 10 points for winning the pay-per-view, 20 points for winning the Owen Hart Men's Tournament, and 5 points for main eventing Forbidden Door.
Your AEW guys are keeping you alive in this thing.
Oh, yeah, they're the only reason I've survived. And they gave me a total of 37 points. So he actually was the highest.
Yeah, because he wrestled more regular matches.
Well, he is the highest of the 4 tournament winners because he gets the extra 5 points for being in the main event.
Oh, okay.
The other 3 tournament matches weren't in the main
Yeah.
event. So then we had MJF, who just gave me 2 TV match wins. Becky was out; she had 0. Seth Rollins gave me 1 TV match win against Braun Breaker, and then beat Breaker at Night Champions in the Steel Cage, so that gave me 10 points. So he gave me a total of 11. Stephanie Vaquer had 0; she still hasn't come back yet. I got 10 points from my boy Trick. Whoop that Trick.
Speaking of
for
dark
winning
horses,
at the paper. I know he's another one of my big time guys. 10 points for winning at Night Champions. Jericho only got me 1 point for a TV match win. I didn't have Jade in, but she did get me 2 points. They just don't count. Ethan Page got me 1 point, and Carmelo Hayes got me 0 points. So that gave me a total of 76 points for the month of June.
that's a nice gap. I like that.
So now I did have a total of 391 points, and I was a total of 69 points ahead of you at the end of last month. So you add all my points together, and I'm still ahead of you.
Okay.
That's how far I was ahead.
That's how far you were ahead, yeah.
I ended up June with a total now of 467 points.
But I closed that gap like crazy.
I am still 7
That's
points.
okay. I closed that gap like crazy.
I survived your best month.
And SummerSlam's coming up.
Barely.
I got Oba Brock. I got you got
well,
Roman Seth, which probably is going to main event one of the nights. That sucks.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get the main event for both of them.
Yeah,
and one of them
that's gonna kill me.
Now we're going into July, but here's the
oh yeah, that's right.
little thing about July. July, there is no WWE pay-per-view.
Oh,
SummerSlam is the next one, and it is the beginning of August.
But we got Saturday's main event.
So we just get that little Saturday night's main event, and you will get the AEW Redemption pay-per-view. But there's no SummerSlam. SummerSlam will be in August.
Right.
So you're not making these draft picks
for SummerSlam.
Roster
You're making
moves for SummerSlam. Yeah. You're making them for July. So it's going to be.
Well, do you want to tell everybody the special bonus we've got for this month?
Well, so that's where I was going to next. So because we've hit June, halfway through the year, we decided to add 2 more spots each to the teams to kind of give us a little more rotation with some of the guys being hurt and stuff like that. So we were doing, plus when we went back and listened, and we kind of screwed up the draft and missed a couple guys. So this kind of is going to give us a new lease on a couple guys here. So we are going to do a snake draft. We're going to flip a coin, heads or tails. If whoever picks, whoever gets the first pick gets to pick anybody they want that's not on, obviously, these 2 teams.
I definitely take Moxley.
Then the next person gets 2 picks, and then the first guy will get one last pick at the end.
Yep,
so at the end of this draft, we will have a total of 15 guys each.
All right.
So you can pick the coin. You can pick what you want to do.
I want to know first, before we get into it, do you have any ideas of who you're thinking?
Oh, I got 3 guys, so I don't
Three
really care
guys.
who you pick. So either way, I'm fine.
Oh no.
I already got my 3 guys. I'm
I've
gonna
got a
pick.
couple
It
guys
just
too, and I
depends.
bet they're the same people.
Probably it better be.
Oh no. I don't know who to take then if I get the first pick.
If you get the first pick, you better pick right, because otherwise you're gonna be
Well, I know, but I have a
trouble.
couple guys that I really want, and whatever.
So
If
do
if
I.
I get if I get the first pick, then you take the
Uh-huh.
two. What if the two guys? Oh, this is tricky. I don't
Oh,
know if
here
I
we
want to be
go.
1 and 4 or if I want to be 2 and 3.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. What do you want to be? What do you want to call heads?
You're gonna make me call it. I'll call heads.
You'll call
I
heads.
got balls. I'll
All
call it.
right, let's flip a coin here, and it's going to be heads.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, first pick, baby.
oh my God.
Okay.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, if I get the first pick, I got to right or wrong. That happened to
You're gonna
me.
do
It
it.
was my fault. I can't, but I have to right the wrong, and that's got to be the guy that I despise most of all, the American
That's brutal.
Nightmare.
That was gonna be one of my picks
Cody Rhodes is coming home,
because he's
baby,
totally gonna win the title back by the end of the year.
and he's chasing that title. Oh, he's chasing that
That's
title.
brutal. That was totally
Oh
gonna be one of my
yeah.
picks.
So, so he's chasing that title. So I get those picks if he gets it back.
That's brutal.
He's
That's
gonna
brutal.
maybe be in a main event at SummerSlam, depending on who his matchup's gonna be.
I knew
So
you were gonna take Cody, but
I had to. I had to make up for my
I know I
problem.
was
I
gonna
messed
grab
up.
him.
Technically, he was on my team, and I just didn't write him down.
That's tough. All
So
right,
I'm getting those points in the back end, baby.
that sucks.
Hey, you got 2 picks
I
here.
know. I know one of them. I'm gonna take Kenny Omega.
Yep, that was my other guy. That was the other guy I was going to go for.
I got to get more AEW guys. Those are the guys that
Mm-hmm.
are getting the big time points.
Yep. And who's your last pick going to be?
I don't know.
There's a lot of options out
There's too
there.
many options.
You could go off the board. We had never picked anybody from TNA or NXT,
No, that's too
New
risky. That's
Japan,
too risky.
AAA is getting
I
hot.
could go with Suji and have the points right away
There you go. You
if I
could.
put him in the lineup. Or I could go Grande Americano because he's probably going to take the AAA title from Dom.
You could.
Mm. There's so many options. I have no idea. I was going to take Cody and Omega. Those are my two guys.
Yep. But I had to right or wrong.
I got to think. So, do I
There's
want?
some WWE guys that we don't have in here.
Yeah, I got to think. Do I want a guy
Punker,
who's
maybe?
like right around the world title picture, who's probably going to win one?
Well, here, I'll tell you some guys that I was thinking about that I know I'm not going to pick.
Okay.
There's guy Punk
Yeah.
is going to come back.
I don't
at
know if
some
he's going to
point.
be a world champion again.
You got guy. If you want to get another workhorse guy, one of the guys I was thinking about was Penta.
I did think
And
about Penta,
you
yeah.
get the Intercontinental bump.
I do get the bump. I also
For
thought about
July.
Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight is a great pick. Darby, because he might take the title from Kevin Knight.
Mm.
Andrade just turned face.
Just turned face.
He might be going after MJF.
But I don't think he's
if
going to
he
beat
wins
MJF is the problem.
I don't know, but he could get some big time wins. I mean, see, the thing is, if you want to get guys that get the TV wins, to go AEW.
Yeah.
Because those guys are the ones
wrestle
wrestling
all the time.
almost every week. So that's what happens with like Moxley and MJF for me just throughout this whole thing. So
Jay White just came back.
Jay White just came back. They're probably going to push him pretty hard.
Yeah, but he's not going to be world champion though.
There's a lot of guys.
Because they're going to give it to Osprey, which is going to suck.
Yeah, another underrated guy that no one really thinks about. How do you say it? Takesha?
Yeah, Takeshita, yeah.
Yeah, he's got that secondary title. I forget which one. Continental.
That is true. He does.
And he wrestles a
He
ton.
does wrestle a bunch.
He's a big name. Phoenix is the cruiserweight champ. You get something for that. He's wrestling a lot in AAA right now.
There's so many choices.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of other off the wall names. People that wrestle a lot. You can go. Hey, you can go NXT. Kendall Gray just won the women's. I mean, we count NXT. We just never picked anybody for
That is
NXT.
true.
But
She's probably going to have a decent reign.
she's probably going to dominate down there.
That could be a sneaky good one.
And she just did main event Great American Bash, and that tells you she can main event pay per views or PLEs, whatever you want to call them for the NXT. So I'm just trying to think of different people. I'm trying to think of some women because you got Liv, but you could go Raquel and hope she comes out and goes after Liv. You could go. Who don't we have? You go Charlotte. You know she's probably going to fight Jade at SummerSlam and maybe get back in the title picture, especially if Rhea gets.
Yeah, Charlotte's definitely an option.
She's in that mix. You can go down to TNA. They added more pay-per-views. They just bring them back. They're going to bring back Lockdown. They're going to bring back
I could
Destination X.
I mean, Nick Nemeth just won the title. He's probably going to have a decent reign with it.
Mm-hmm. You know he's going to be main event.
But then what does he do after that?
That depends on how long he owns the title. If he owns it throughout the whole year, it doesn't matter. Once we get to the December's the end.
Yeah.
So
would he hold it the whole year?
I mean, I don't know who's taking it from right now. So they have a few options.
Oh, this is so tough. I can't hate on TNA as much as I do and then take Nick Nemeth.
No, that would be embarrassing. You said they're not even a real company.
Oh God, what do I want to do?
This is make or break here, dude.
I know.
If you screw this pick up.
I'm leaning Kendall Gray as much as
because I think Cody and Kenny are pretty even picks.
Yeah.
So if you screw this up and I get a guy that just really like,
I don't know where you're thinking now.
I got one guy.
I can't
if you
think,
pick him, then I got other options.
Who would you be thinking of?
I don't know. I'm crazy.
What company are they in?
I can't tell you that.
There's too many options to choose from.
You'll pick them, and then I'll be mad. So now I'm not telling you that.
Do I want? I'm leaning Kendall Gray because she's got the women's title. She's gonna be having some big time pay-per-view matches. I don't know if she'll main event though.
Yeah, I mean she did main event Bash, but she kind of played into that American gimmick.
They probably have Tony D main event next.
And that was kind of her big moment, so I don't know if she'll go back to being a main event every single time, but you know she can do it.
Yeah,
that's the thing about her. So,
then you got Penta, you got Chad Gable could be an interesting one. That's a risky one though.
Penta, and Phoenix have been workhorses. They're gonna get a lot of matches.
I don't know. I kind of like the Kevin Knight choice, but
yeah, I think he'll have a lot of matches. It depends on if he survives Darby.
I know that's what I'm worried about.
That looks like the next feud. So,
and then you got Takeshita. He wrestles a bunch. He's got a title. I need somebody that just gets me. You got so many guys that just get you random 1-point matches or 1-point wins. So I just need to get me one of those people that just wrestles every week and gets me points. That'll help me climb the table. So I think I'm gonna take Takeshita.
Ooh.
He's gonna lose the title immediately. I guarantee it.
Yep. Next week. Although you're lucky because if he does lose it next week, he's fighting Kyle Fletcher.
Oh.
So if he does end up losing, at least you're gonna get the points for him for having it, and then you're gonna get Fletcher winning.
If I start Fletcher.
Well, yeah, you better. He's back.
I know, but I don't know who to take out.
And then the last pick. Let's just get this out of the way. Nick Nemeth. Yep. I knew that was a safe one because I knew you'd never take it from TNA. I get that classic 20 or 10 points right away for the world title.
Yeah, that'll boost you ahead.
And I don't see him losing it this year. So I think he'll have some Main event. He'll be in the main event every time. They added more pay-per-views, so
Man, that Cody one hurts me. I should have taken Cody, but I didn't get the draw.
yeah, you should have picked the heads or tails. Because I was going, my two guys for sure were going to be Cody or Omega.
Yeah.
Because you know how I feel about him. He's that title next week. So,
Man, that's tough.
well, there you go.
That was
So
such a tough
now
choice.
we got to play do again because you're going to take 10 years to figure out your lineup.
Mm,
Because now you got two other guys added to your stupid
well,
lineup, and it sucked to do it before.
I know that I need to put Fletcher in. And
Yeah, well, hold on. Let me get my thing set up so
well, I'm
it's
just going to
easy
talk
for
through
me
my
too.
process.
Okay. Right.
So
That's what we all want to hear.
I know that I'm going to put Fletcher in, but I don't know who I'm going to take him out for because do I take him out for Braun? Because Braun's been losing me all these matches, and do they finally give him a win at Saturday Night's Main Event? Like I don't know. Is he going to wrestle on Raw? I have no idea.
Yeah, who knows where he's going to go after what happened.
And then Dom, he's the AAA champion, so I lose those points if I take him out, but he doesn't wrestle ever.
He doesn't ever
He only
wrestle.
wrestled because he was in the King of the Ring.
Yep.
So does he even wrestle at
Yeah.
Saturday Night's Main? Does he wrestle in the whole month of July?
He really doesn't wrestle much.
That's tough. And then this whole stupid Liv Morgan thing. If she would just wrestle,
She doesn't like to wrestle.
and she's gonna lose the title at SummerSlam, that's gonna be sucky. I mean, I'm gonna get the points for EO, but still.
None of you guys actually like to wrestle.
I know. I didn't think that. I thought that like Braun Breaker would have a huge year and I'd be an easy. That was one of my easier picks. Obviously, I got Oba and Brock, so that's fine. I've
Yeah,
got.
but is that going to be a main event?
I mean, it's a huge match. I guess it's just what you consider it to be a main event or not.
You just got to decide what the other championship match is going to be.
Well, you're gonna have Roman Seth, which is gonna suck.
Yep, I'm guaranteed the main event and
Yeah, because that's definitely gonna
Seth
main event one of
wins.
the nights.
Mm-hmm. So that's a guaranteed 10 points right there.
Yeah, that's brutal for me. And then you're gonna have Cody, who's gonna probably fight Sammy, and then I don't know, maybe beat him.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have Gunther, who hopefully will have a match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, we think it's going to be all of us.
And then I've got Io, who's fighting Liv, so that's a win-win for me, I guess. I got Rhea,
Well,
but she's still hurt.
You're guaranteed to win, so that's 10 points.
Rhea's hurt all the time. Like I don't know what to do with her. Mercedes,
Yeah,
she's gonna probably take the title off of Tekla, so that's fine.
Yeah, that'll be big points for you.
Who else I got? Hangman's gone for right now. I hate to do it. I feel like I gotta take Dom out.
You're going to take Don out with going into SummerSlam?
No, going into Saturday's main event.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so SummerSlam's not going to be on this one. So yes, that's right.
I just can't see him doing it. He might wrestle one Raw match, but
What happens if they do something with Danhausen on Saturday's main event?
oh, that's true.
They're doing that feud.
They might do like a Zack Ryder, Danhausen versus Dom and JD match.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Dom would lose that match, so
No problem.
I just get the 1 point for being on Saturday's main event.
No, you don't get any points for that.
Oh, well, then I don't get it. Then there's no point then.
Well, if he wins,
He's not beating Danhausen.
he could be Zack Ryder.
True.
Adrenaline in my
I
soul.
can't believe you got Cody back. I was hoping to take him from you.
The
Because
Golden Boy's back where he belongs.
there is a 0% chance that Cody does not end the year as WWE champion.
Mhm. The Golden Boy is back where he belongs.
Are you ready for me to make my choices?
I've been ready.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you were still getting
You
your
just
stuff.
kept talking. I didn't know if you were still in your process or not. I don't know what's happening over there.
I'm keeping Swerve in.
Swerve stays. So you got to not have 5 people in.
Okay.
We're still only doing 10.
I'm keeping Willow out, obviously. I'm keeping Hangman
Okay,
out.
hold on. Let me find Willow. So that's 1. And let me find Hangman. That's 2.
He's just too much of a risk. I don't know if he's coming back or not. Or at least when.
I don't know either. He's been out 3 months. So
I need to start Omega and I need to start Fletcher. So I got to figure out 2 spots to take those guys. I think I'm going to take Breaker out. I know that sounds crazy, but
What if he wrestles Saturday's main
he
event?
might. I just can't see what he's doing. Although he is
I
going to
don't know
get
what.
he's going to get that Raw match tag team match against the Profits, but they're going to lose because the Profits aren't dropping the titles right after they won them. So
What if they win him?
no, they're not doing that.
They're down 2 points.
No, so I think I'm going to take Breaker out and I'm going to swap him for Omega.
Okay, so it's 3 people out.
And then I'm going to lose those AAA points, but I just don't think Dom's going to do anything. So I think I'm going
I
to
mean, you
take.
don't lose the AAA points. You already have the AAA points.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You don't get it every month. I don't know why you always think
I
that.
know I didn't think that I got it every month. I thought that I lost it from my counter if I took him out of the lineup.
No, no, no. I'm not. You think I'm going to sit here and subtract points? I'm not even going to get confused myself.
So I think I'm going to take Dom out and I'm going to put in. Well, I might as well put in Takeshita so I get those points.
Yep, that's a guaranteed 5 right there.
Yeah. So that'll help me close the gap a little bit. And then who
You're
else is on
still
my
2
team?
behind, sucker. So we're at your guys that you have left are Gunther, Sammy, Rhea, Liv, Io.
Okay, so I'm keeping Liv and Io in
Because you're
because
obviously, well, unless you want to take Oba out, because he's probably not gonna.
you don't think he's
I
beating
mean,
Brock?
oh, that's the SummerSlam. See, I did the same thing.
Oh, right.
So I mean, unless he wrestles every week,
Ooh, that's true. What would Oba do? Would he have just a
unless he's
throwaway
just still doing
matches?
the open, maybe. I don't think he's wrestling on Saturday's event. I think they're just going to keep building towards Brock. But is it going to
Yeah,
be a bunch of promos or is it going to be him wrestling matches?
that is true. That's a crazy one. I don't know what to do with Oba because I'm gonna keep Gunther in. I think Gunther's gonna get a couple throwaway random matches.
Yeah, Gunther's got to do something if he's going to end up fighting Aldis, and then I mean
Yeah.
he's going to have to wrestle somebody in between.
So I'm gonna keep Gunther. I'm obviously keeping Io and Liv. I not obviously because all this stuff is for SummerSlam.
So Liv doesn't wrestle,
Yeah, I know Liv does. It's so
and you
stupid.
can put her back in before SummerSlam.
I just feel like every decision I'm gonna make is gonna be wrong.
Yeah, usually. That's what I've come to realize from this review.
Who's not gonna wrestle this month? Does Liv wrestle at all? Io probably wrestle. Io is one of those people that wrestles usually every week, or at least
Uh-huh.
every other week. So I'm definitely keeping Io in. But Liv is a very tricky one.
Yeah,
She's the world champion. She's got
very.
no feud except for the Io SummerSlam match. I can't see her wrestling anybody really. Unless she does like a weird Judgment Day match and then Io like costs her or something. I But she is cursed. So even if she does
Uh-huh.
wrestle, does she lose those matches?
I don't know.
Oh God. And then I got Rhea who's hurt. She doesn't even have a match for SummerSlam.
Yeah, who knows if she's going to wrestle?
I know. But I could see her showing back up and wrestling in Saturday's main event if she's healthy.
It just depends on how bad the knee
Because
is.
I feel like they'd want to get at least one of the women's world titles on Saturday's main event. I think I'm gonna swap Liv Morgan for Fletcher.
You're taking out the women's champion.
She just doesn't do anything.
You remember the last time you took her out?
No, I didn't have her in to start with. I never took her out. I
I
just never
don't
put
know.
her
I'm
in.
just saying. Remember when she wasn't getting points with you the last time?
That's not gonna happen. It's
She
July.
ended
There's nothing
up.
happening.
She ended up being the Royal Rumble winner. Isn't that funny how that works out?
Yeah, this is a hard month.
Okay. So it looks like with the new added roster spots, it looks like the guys you have sitting out this month of July are Braun Baker, Willow Nightingale, Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan, and Hangman Page.
I don't feel
Interesting.
good about it, but I'm still locking it in. I'm probably gonna come back
Okay.
in the or the August recap, whatever we're doing, and I'm gonna be upset with the points.
Probably. So that means your team it consists of Swerve, Strickland, Kyle Fletcher, Mercedes Monet, Oba Femi, Gunther, Sami Zayn, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Kenny Omega, and Kesha.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be good enough. So, I'm so upset you got Cody.
And, and now it's time for me to build my team.
Although you would have got Kenny though if you would have had the first pick, or if I would have had the first pick.
Kenny. Yeah, I would have got Kenny. Yeah, I would have Kenny and Nick. I knew you weren't picking Nick.
No, I wasn't gonna pick Nick.
So it's just going to depend on if I got Cody or Kenny. I was hoping for Cody just to make up for the oopsie poopsie, but it worked out. Okay. So July. I've added Cody and Nick, who I'm going to have both in, obviously. So now I got to figure out where am I going in July. Okay. I think I've decided. I think I'm going Drew. I just don't know when he's coming back.
That's probably a good play.
I think I'm going to take the ballsy pick here and keep Roman out another month.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Because I don't think he's going to do much wrestling up
I
until
doubt it.
SummerSlam. So I think I'm safe there. Keep obviously Moxley, Ospreay, and MJF. The question is Becky going to do anything leading into SummerSlam?
She may return and do something.
She's on Raw, so she wouldn't be able to go after Rhea. What would she do though?
I don't
There's
know.
not much there to do. I'll think about her. Obviously, I'm keeping Seth in because I think he will wrestle.
Yeah, he probably would.
My other question is Stephanie.
Yeah, who knows if she's
come
coming back
soon? Would she come back and then maybe fight Becky? I don't know. I'm obviously keeping Trick in. I'm going to keep Jericho in because I think he's going to have some big time matchups coming up here.
Interesting.
So I got 2 out. Jade, I think she's going to fight Charlotte, and I can see her beating Charlotte. But that'll be after. Will she do anything before that? They might have a 6-man tag at Saturday's Main. I'll leave her in.
That is true. They could probably. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do. Actually,
I think I'm going to take Ethan Page out. Just because he had that little thing with Penta. But I think they're going in a different direction now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm also going to keep in Carmelo.
Risky.
Because I think it's going to end up him and Trick at SummerSlam.
Okay.
So he's going to have to win some matches to get into that picture.
Yeah, probably beat Ricky Saints one more time.
So he's going to have to beat some people to get in there. So I'm going to keep Carmelo in, keep Cody, obviously, keep Nick. So I need 2 more. So it's pretty much between. I guess I got to take. I guess I'm going to go Stephanie and Becky because I just don't see what she's going to do.
All right.
And I need to guaranteed points from the other guys where I think I know where they're going. So.
God, I hope Nick Nemeth loses the title in like next week or something.
I still get the points, baby. So, my guys sitting out are Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Becky Lynch, Stephanie McCurr, and who's the last one? Ethan Page. So my roster for the month of July: Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, MJF, Seth Rollins, Trick Williams, Chris Jericho, Jade Cargill, Carmelo Hayes, Cody Rhodes, Nick Nemeth. Okay.
That's going to end up. You're going to win just because you have Cody.
I have a 7-point lead still after your amazing month.
Even with Takeshita added in?
Well, I'm not adding those points in yet.
Oh,
I mean, they'll be added in the July points.
Okay.
So you get the 5 if we're talking about it. You're gonna get 5 for Takesha right off the bat. But I get 10 from Nick Nemeth.
Yeah.
So technically, my lead's up to 12. So, because I get 5 more points than what you did. And then it just depends if Cody wins the title, if Kenny wins the title. So.
Well, there's no doubt that Cody's going to win a title at some point this year. He's gonna get that title back.
He might win the Rumble again.
They're not gonna make him a 3-time Rumble winner.
Uh, you say that. So things just got a whole lot more interesting. Let's say that. And all the rights of the world have been, or all the wrongs of the world have been righted. Cody's back on Team Burn the Walls
Oh,
now.
I wanted him so bad.
Yeah, you should have picked heads or tails. I was going to let you do it. You could have lied to me. Even I can't see it. You could have lied right to my face too.
I can't. That would be disgraceful. I can't. I can't
And
disgrace
yet
the.
you do everything else in your life disgraceful, and yet you can't do that
I
disgraceful.
can't.
So.
I can't disgrace the sanctity of the fantasy draft.
No, sorry. And look who's got. Whoa!
That's unbelievable. He's gonna be WWE champion by November.
Well, we'll talk about this in our weekly pod, but it might be sooner than that. So. Hey.
Unbelievable. Well, that's been our July episode of Fool's Paradise. Like you said, things just got even crazier, even more interesting, and we hope you all enjoyed it, even though I don't know if I did. So
That's the way I like it.
we hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave us a like, leave us a follow on Spotify, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all the kinds of social media places, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.